Brisbane wakes up with Stav, Abby and Matt on B105.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for downloading the podcast. Friday podcast. Here's the podcast.
Stav, Abby and Matt for breakfast. B105.
There was a bit of a surprising comment on, look, is it still called Keeping Up with the Kardashians?
I think they just call it the Kardashians.
Oh,
now.
yeah, they dropped that.
Cool.
Yeah, okay, cool.
No one can keep up.
No one could ever keep
Well,
up
if we
with
haven't
them.
caught up yet, it's been going on for long enough.
So do you know my favourite things of watching the episode is when all the girls go together and they exercise. And it's like, you're not even working out. How did you get that body? And they just talk. Have you seen that? And they just literally just...
Chat.
Yeah.
I think they've just got a lot of extra stuff and help too.
100%.
Oh, yeah, you ain't ugly. You just poor.
Oh, me? I feel seen. Thank you so much. But
That goes for all of us.
Khloe Kardashian revealed that she hasn't been intimate with anyone, right? But listen, for how long?
We haven't had sex in over 3 years.
You're really not dating anyone, Khloe? There's no one on your roster?
Nope.
Like not even anyone you're DMing?
No, not anyone I'm texting. I don't have any person's phone number.
Good for her. She's like, I'm busy. I'm a mum of 2 and I've never felt better.
You're right.
I don't know if it's a conscious thing, really, as well. She's just
But
like,
she's
I'm not
busy.
Gonna... Well, it must be harder for her as a big
Famous person.
celebrity. Can you only hook up with other celebrities because they understand the world and don't run to the tabloids to be able to share the story?
Yeah, also, I mean, starting any relationships, like, by the way, you will be filmed 24/7.
Oh,
You'd be like,
I know. Or does your mum come in and say, hey, really nice to meet you. Before, can you just sign this contract just saying non-disclosure? Yeah, no, it's everything. I'll leave after this.
You'll make any kind of tape, I say.
No, I think she's done with that. I think they're already made. But there are a lot of people that have just made this decision of going, you know what, I am done with dating and I actually don't need it and I feel better. And apparently after a certain period of time, you go, don't need it anymore. Is that something that you're not really relating to here? You're finding that hard, the words I just said?
Not sure I'm comfortable on putting a positive spin on this narrative.
I think
Case has to get
all
some
women
ideas.
realise at some period of their time, especially over the age of 40, where you're like, you know what, that crap is just not worth it. You know? I've said that there are certain men that are breeding themselves out of existence.
Present company excluded would be an important proviso.
You know?
Well, we don't need you either.
I blame technology.
I guess it's for her, though.
Yes.
You take the relationship, marriage part out of it. For her, I think as a single woman, what she's saying is that she has shifted her life and she's not focused on finding a man and dating and stuff. She's putting her energy into things that are bringing her joy.
100%. Her priorities have just changed exactly like that. And she's like, it's not really about that. And I'm not really concerned about my lack of intimate life. It's all about the other things and have that fulfillment from it. And I think that is actually possible for some people because we focus on those needs.
Yeah. Or being with someone. Like it can... I think if you're focusing on constantly on trying to find someone or trying to find a partner, you do you lose yourself a little?
I think every single person on this planet needs love, but that love doesn't need to come from a partner. I think it is possible for a lot of people to get it from friends and
Dogs.
very much from dogs and cats and, you know, your connections with other people as opposed to feeling like you need to have that sort of relationship.
How long did you go without it? Did you make a decision to go, I'm going to cut that off? Did you have a long dry spell?
Self-imposed, though.
You said that if you got separated, or was it one of you said that you wouldn't get remarried or you wouldn't get another relationship? That would be it.
Yeah, I think... Yeah.
I think I said I wouldn't be able to.
Everyone is deserving of love, Stab, and I'll still be here
You're
to
going to buy
berate
me.
you.
You're going to buy me a dog.
Oh, you've already got one.
He doesn't love me.
Buddy, there
we will
is...
definitely workshop the dog situation next time.
Don't say sexuation.
I said situation.
He did not.
Situation. My words.
Dog sexuation.
We will make sure that you choose the dog that loves you the most, you know. We'll get a line up and see which one runs to you.
There's a robot out there for everybody. But I guess, have you made that decision before? Have you had a long spell where you go, I'm just not doing that?
You can remain anonymous if you want
Yeah.
to. Remember we spoke to Davina and she was like, after the separation, she deliberately made a conscious fact she's not going there. And she said she found that everything was just clearer because she was able to focus on other aspects of her life rather than the whole,
She went, 2 or 3 years? I think did she say?
was it?
Don't know.
I remember you going, that's all I remember
The way
from
you
the
just went,
conversation.
Yeah. Anonymous is on from Clayfield. Hi.
Hi.
Hey, is this you at the moment?
Yes.
And how long has it been?
4 years.
4 years. And was it something that you started going, I am taking myself out of the dating world, and then you're like, it's been uncomplicated?
Well, it's like I had a really bad breakup. I was in the relationship for 20 years. So me thinking that was meant to be my soulmate, that long of a relationship, it's just not interesting for me at the moment.
Yeah, and people say that it's like a healing thing. That once you feel like you have gone through this and you're ready to, I guess, find love again, but at the moment you're just not there.
No, I'm not. Like I'm good in the space that I'm in by myself, but I'm not sure that I'll be ready or anything to do that again.
Maybe there'll be someone in the future that just
maybe.
Is it something you think about? Sorry, Abs. Is it something you think about, or is it just completely out of your mind?
It's just completely out of my mind. I have 2 kids, so it's that and work.
Yeah.
I don't have the time to even think of that.
No, there's people in relationships that still think that.
Yeah.
I wonder if that is the thing, once you make that conscious decision to go, I'm not going there, that it does, it's one thing you just delete out of your mental capacity,
Yeah, well, I'm also not too sure whether, if I am to do that again, it's introducing them into my children and they're growing up. So it's
complicated.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a focus.
50 Cent has publicly said that he's been practicing celibacy, and they're thinking it's like 10 years.
Really?
For 50 Cent, yeah.
He was the one that said it was all about clarity, mental clarity.
Yeah, so it's helped him focus and whatever.
It's what people always say about Ozempic. Don't they always say that? Remember that person called up and said the food thoughts disappear?
Yeah, you don't
maybe
think
if you
about
take
it.
that out of the
Possibly.
50 Cent's on, now I don't think about that.
Mind you, 50 Cent is very rich and famous, so he might have done enough over his time.
What, he's hit his quota?
No, I'm just saying that he's like,
I got to save some for the rest of the people.
Maria, what's your thoughts on this? You've done it?
Well, I'm still.
You're still doing it? How long has it been? I feel such a rude thing to ask.
No, it's been 3 years, but it's just like I'm 57 and the dating game becomes sort of, you get cut out of the scene once you get to a certain age because men my age sort of go, I want the younger girls because the girls are, they want that hot, young, handbag sort of girl on their side sort of thing.
Yeah.
And so then they don't want to look at someone their own age. Whether, they just want that look. And which is what my ex-husband, did. He wanted that look. So we were married for 27 years. We owned a fitness centre together and he left me for one of our instructors.
Oh, yeah, right.
Oh, ouch.
Yeah.
A lot going on with his ego.
Yeah, so she had the, long blonde hair, fake boobies and all that sort of stuff. And, they're happily married now and that's fine. And, I've had relationships since then, but once again, it was a case of, it's boring now. I want someone younger. And I just got sick of it. It's just like, well, I'm really busy now. I dog sit for people and I get a lot of love
from them that you go, I don't need that crap. And it's not like you kind of are interested in any older men?
Look, people come along, but, it's just like I say, you just find that, they just, if you do go in on any of the dating sites, they just don't look at you. They're looking for the younger people, it's just...
I often think that that's what they think they are as well for men.
Yeah.
It is. It's a Peter Pan thing where I've still got it.
Well, I guess...
They do. They think the younger girls are looking at them, but when you jokingly say, they're not looking at you.
No, they're mocking you, but sure, whatever you take. Have you watched The Golden Bachelor?
Yes, yeah.
Did you like
it? it's the dream. Everyone wants to fall in love and have that that relationship, but you sort of look at some of those ladies and you think, oh God, they're not the average woman, are they?
I
good
looked at them and I was like, geez, I want to look like that when I'm 66 because I don't now.
No. I mean, some of their faces are actually younger than the younger women you're talking about, Maria. So.
Like a lot of money's gone into making some of those ladies on that show, and I'm like, well, I'm not that.
I was meaning it from the essence of them have gone through a lot, and putting themselves back into finding love. I think I could really, understand their story, which is similar to what you're saying, because a lot of them are even talking about how their partners left for younger women as well. Yeah,
that's exactly right. It's just, you become, I think, when you get to my age, you become so independent that sometimes you just, I hold down 2 jobs and, my life's pretty full. Then after a while you sort of go, do we really need that?
Yes, yeah. I can understand that.
Stab Abby and Matt for breakfast. B105. Stab Abby and Matt for breakfast. B105.
The talented trio has released their very first children's book.
Stav, Abby and Matt are officially authors.
Bumble the Bum Stinger.
Yes, we do have our kids' book out, but we are trying to keep it or even promote it up from the top 10, because at the moment it's 10th, on booktopia.com.au. So we are chatting with other authors who we used to like, but now they're ahead of us.
Well, you know what they say, keep your friends close and your enemies closer. We're at number 10 on booktopia.com.au, and at number 3 is someone, it's really hard to hate him, he's such a nice guy.
He is, isn't he?
Trent Dalton.
Hey, you three, it's so lovely to talk. I'm so proud of Bumble,
Oh, thank you,
cracking
buddy.
the 10, cracking the, and just, stinging bums along the way. And
it's quite a complex tale.
Yeah.
I mean, we went with what we know, which is kids' books, because I have to say, one of my favourite book is Boy Swallows Universe. It is such a brilliant book and so well written that we couldn't really put ourselves in that calibre of actual effort and work. And big book.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's lovely to say, yeah. But congratulations on number 10. That is huge. That's actually a big deal. I hope you're very proud, because there's a lot of books out there, I'm sure you're aware.
That's true. Well, we were very surprised, actually, when we went down to Booktopia and we saw your name on the big table that they all signed. So you've actually gone down and done a signing like we did. How did you find that experience?
Yeah.
And did you get to see the robots?
I've seen the robots many times.
Yeah.
I've been on the tour. It's getting to the point now they go, would you like the tour? And I go, I'm fine. I've seen the robots this time.
But the robots might miss you, Trent.
Yeah. But guess what happened? They're the coolest. You would have met them. They're called the Tegans, who run that place. They're the loveliest people. And because you sign in books for so long down there, you can put on your own playlist. And they said, don't worry, we've got you guys covered. And they put on this playlist, right? And then all of us, so I'm 46, so they put on this playlist, and the first song that came up was It's My Life by Bon Jovi. And then we all ironically hopped up and were bouncing around, just sort of going, yeah. And then these young Tegans laughed at us because they go, and I said, what playlist did you play? And it said, songs my parents jam to. And they all just fell over laughing. And I've never felt more old. Yeah.
Well,
very
count yourself lucky. We didn't even get a playlist put on for us.
I can hear it there. Brilliant timing.
Don't you love those backhanded compliments, hey?
The backhanded compliments. But how are you guys? I find the whirlwind of publishing just kind of up and down. It's an emotional roller coaster. How are you all hanging in there? How's it going? How's it been?
I think we were a little bit naive with how the kids would take it. I know that sounds a bit stupid, but when they really loved it, and especially like Maddie was saying, our kids were proud of us for the first time because we were authors and we had a book out. And I think it's just that tangible item, which is so exciting. And I think a lot of talk over the years have been that books are obsolete, but I actually feel that they are never going to be, or they've even made
a comeback.
Well, a comeback just because it's the thing that you can actually hold and share moments with people read by yourself. And I just think, you learn so much from other people's stories. So I think I've been a little bit surprised by how it's been well received.
I'm so glad you say that tangible thing. Like, not to get too deep on you, it's too early for that, but I wanted to encapsulate my wild childhood and kind of process it somehow, and I turned it into this very tangible thing called Boy Swallows Universe. And if that's all I do for the rest of my life, I'd be happy. You know what I mean? It's so beautiful. I can pass that down to my kids, and they can pass that very tangible thing called a book down to their kids and go, well, this is the blood that's in your veins. Well, and it's like, it's a very special thing.
But if that's the one thing that you could have done in your life, why'd you go and write another book then?
Yeah, no, sorry, I don't know why.
It's called a mortgage, Stav.
That's kind of what my latest one's about, actually. The guy in it is kind of he's addicted to storytelling. He can't get his balance right. That's the thing to watch out for, you guys. You know, when you're doing your next ones, you get so obsessed with this thing called storytelling, you'll end up doing anything for it, and you've got to make sure you kind of keep everything else in order as well. And I went and wrote a book about a journo who's very much my age and raising two teenage daughters, living in middle class Brisbane, and he gets a letter from a killer in his letterbox, and it turns into a bestseller. But just at his moment of triumph, his life turns to hell. So it's sort of it's a cautionary tale for you three, is what I'm saying. Yes,
very similar to our book by the sounds of things. Is there a story that you're scared to put out there, Trent? Like, you know how you hear it with singers, like they make songs and they go, look, it's sat on the shelf for ages, or you know, is there anything in your mind that you worried about putting out that you think, people aren't going to like it, or you just go for it?
Oh, wow. Oh, it's a lovely question. Thank you. No, if I ever get the courage, honestly, and it will, because I'm on a hiding to nothing, but I want to write a sequel to Boy Swallows Universe, and it's all, and it would be a prequel sequel. So basically working out the connection between essentially my mum, who in real life, and my older brother Jesse, who mum and Jesse have an incredible connection. They're both, I believe, kind of from another planet, and in the best way. And I want to write a bit of a thing about that, where the two brothers from Boy Swallows Universe grow into their mid-40s. If I could do it right, I'd speak to the idea of, you think you can get rid of your tough stuff from the past, but, you know, the tough stuff just never leaves you. And a book essentially where the two brothers reunite in their mid-40s and have to deal with, essentially go back down into the secret room from Boy Swallows Universe and get on the rotary dial 1980s telephone and solve a problem that exists in, 2025 that relates to 1985.
That's good,
so it's sort of something like that.
Great idea.
But I'm scared to death because I'm worried people go, it's not as good as the first one.
No, but you do that one. Just stay away from kids' books.
Yeah, okay, I promise.
Yeah, actually, let us know when you are going to do that, because that will go off and we won't release the book at the same time.
I'm so proud of you guys. Hey,
thanks,
so
buddy.
Like, the number 10 on Booktopia is massive. And go Bumble. Like, it's such a cool thing. And I just know how much kids would love that. I used to love all those type of books that were edgy, that nudged towards the edgy nature of my friends and I. We were right into that sort of stuff. So thanks for looking after kids who are like me.
Oh, mate, thank you. You're such a nice man, and you are an absolutely talented author as well. Gravity, Let Me Go is your latest book. You can get that on booktopia.com.au. While you're there, buy Bumble the Bum Stinger as well, and that'll help with your free shipping. Adding all that together. So look at that.
What a salesman.
It's the B105.
Multiple.
Bundle, they call it. It's the bundle.
I love how every
bundle.
single author we've spoken to, we end up falling in love with even more.
Of course.
When we're trying to take them out. So.
Good on you, mate. Lovely to talk to you.
Keep going. Thanks, you guys. You're the best.
Stab Abby and Matt for breakfast. B105.
Do you think you can teach people to be romantic, or if you just don't have it, that's never going to get it? Asking for a friend.
I think it has to be in you.
Yeah, you got to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Well, everyone's idea of romance is different.
That's true.
Very true, Matthew. And this is what I'm finding, because I love my husband to bits and I love hanging out with him. I think we fight the most, and I think this is often the case for a lot of couples when you don't have time together, because the only thing you're talking about is logistics. And if you take away all that and you hang out together and you have a good time, then I think hold on to that and see if you can do more of it. But
I do like you. Yeah, who would have thought that?
We're having a conversation. That's so good. But we just don't get much quality time together, and even we kind of go separate ways for all sports. So we just, don't spend any time together. And I was sending a few links to different Instagram stories, trying to think that maybe he'd get the idea to organise a date night. Finally did. And I was like, great. So I got a call from him and he said, hey, would you like to go out on Thursday? And I was like, today's Wednesday afternoon. Was it Wednesday evening? He goes, yeah. I said, but we've got kids' sports.
Well, your parents are in town.
Mum's
your
in
mum's
town,
right?
Yeah,
So
she has been for 3 weeks, but she's just about to leave. So good. Nothing like the
He's like, oh, gee, she's going home on Friday.
Exactly. So he's trying to do it. And I was like, but I've got, his kids' sports. He goes, oh, well, they can miss it. And I was like, well, I can't because I've got other people's kids that I'm taking home. Because we all share the load because we're 3 boys doing 3 different sports at 3 different times. And it's just
community.
me. Yeah. So I was like, Jared, so no, I can't. He goes, oh, all right, well, I tried. So what do you mean you tried? That's not an invite. He goes, it is. I tried.
I'll cancel the booking.
I can't do anything right, can I? I can't do anything right. I'm like, that's not an invite to ask me, because he likes spontaneous, which is otherwise just a known thing for, oh, crap, I'm running out of time.
Look, I'm going to be on your side there for the fact he did leave that to the last minute. I'm not going to give him a pass there. But there is also, I can understand, and I have this argument with Esther, the excitement in going,
let's drop everything
let's just
now.
go and do this. You know what I mean? Sometimes...
But you can do that when you're the person with no responsibility.
Yeah.
Which is Scott. But for the one adult in the house that has the responsibility of taking other people's kids, I can't do that. Even so much someone's like, hey, would you mind giving my kid a lift to school in the morning? I said, I'm at work. I can't get Scott to do that. Because no, exactly. I don't know. And then I thought, okay, well, I'm going to try and see if I can see where he's at, right? So I gave him a call. I said, what are you doing? He's like, oh, just at work site. I was like, oh, such a shame. I just wanted to know if you wanted to maybe have a drink and, see what's up. And he goes, what, now? I went, yeah, now. He goes, oh, I would have to pack up. Takes me like 15 minutes to pack up. And I went, oh, no, it was just really quick. And I was like, and I said, I tried. I tried.
That's so evil.
I'm so sorry. I tried.
That is so evil. It is.
Do you know what he said? He goes, no, don't give up because you can bring some beers over. I've got the sheets up on the walls. And no one's here.
We're at lock-up stage. Bring a 6-pack.
There's even a sign out the front saying nailing tool in use.
I was like, are you for real? And he goes, yeah. I was like, he's for real. And that would be his idea of romance.
By the way, boys, you're getting an early mark. Head home.
That's not
Tomo,
romance.
you can stay.
That's not romance.
No, it's
spontaneous. That's
Anyway, so he's organised something for tonight.
Right.
Which I think is really amazing because I said to him, well, all right, Friday night's the last chance before Mum goes away. That we can go out. I said, I've got tennis commitments.
He's going to drive you to the work site.
I said, I've got tennis commitments.
Hey, I got your hint of what you wanted.
Does that,
look what I did. Look what I did. I got the electricity connection.
Oh, no.
Do you know what he's doing? Do you know what he's doing?
Well, here's the thing. I said, well, Friday night would be perfect. And he goes, oh, yeah, no, I can't.
Why?
He's selling a meat tray for the footy club.
Surely he can miss out on that.
I said the same. He goes, oh, no, it's been on the roster for ages. I said, what is a meat tray? You walk around, you sell it at a pub.
So he's doing that.
He said the meat tray, very exciting, finishes and it gets drawn probably about 7 p.m. So he's free after that.
Perfect.
So he's booked something for 7:30. I was like, I don't get home till 8. He goes, oh, we'll see what you can do.
You know what you've got on your cards? Big barbecue. Someone's rigging that meat tray raffle. Look what I did for you, hon. Pork chops.
Romance is not
I'm a little confused. Are you going out or not?
That's what I don't know.
Well, I'll be listening Monday.
Yeah. I don't know if I am or not. I'm going at 8. The booking's at 7:30.
Just get dressed up and see what happens, eh?
Wow.
Stab Abby and Matt for breakfast. B105. Stab Abby and Matt for breakfast. B105.
You ready?
Abby's A-List.
Isla Fisher, gosh, we love her,
Yeah, she
don't
was a
we?
great chat, wasn't she?
Yes, yeah, we spoke to her just recently, and she's doing a bit of, when you tell those 3 stories, and you try and see if people can guess which one you're lying about.
2 truths and a lie.
Yes, and she's just done that, and I just love how utterly Australian it is with people trying to guess which story is true and which one is a lie. However, they don't even know what the animal actually is. You can have a listen to it.
My first ever pet was a wild wombat named Celia. I wanted to be in BMX Bandits, riding a push bike. My dad wanted me to be a magician when I was a kid.
Which one do you want? Do you want to have a guess? See which one you think is actually true.
I would say, with her age, the BMX Bandits.
I'd say the magician thing.
I'd say she threw in the magician thing because it's for promoting her new film, Now You See Me 3, which is about magicians that pull off heists.
Well, I guess they wanted to ask.
I am now taking Stav's answer.
They wanted to ask a bit more details, I guess. Have a listen.
What's the second one? I always wanted to be in BMX Bandits.
You wanted to be.
I really wanted to.
So this is not like some crazy thing that happened to you. You just wanted something?
Because Nicole Kidman played Powder Puff in this movie, and she rode a bike, and she was so pretty, and she had red hair, and she's such a good actress. And so I just really wanted. I had my own BMX bike.
How old were you with this?
From 8 till 18.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry. Is there any kid that didn't want to be in BMX Bandits?
That's true.
That was the best show.
You wouldn't have seen it. They ride their BMXs down water slides. Sick.
Wow.
So good.
Yeah.
And it's a club.
And they get involved in like gangsters and stuff.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
This was the review.
We think you're lying about the magician hopes when you were a kid.
My first ever pet was a wild wombat named Celia. As if you can feed a wombat. First of all, that's illegal. No one is going to take a wombat and feed it dog food.
Yeah. Wombat. Pet wombat. They
There
didn't
you
even
go.
know what a wombat actually was, though. You know, when you're like,
And you know what a wombat was?
no. What's the equivalent that you would have over there?
Raccoons, I guess, closest. I don't know, nothing really.
nothing the
They're pretty
same.
odd animals. I mean,
Yeah.
they poop cubes.
They really do. Did we work out why they actually did that?
Shape of their bum.
Why has they got a bum like that then?
I don't know, but you can't put a square peg.
Is there some sort of evolutionary reason why they would have square
it's
bum
square.
holes?
It's square. You stay away.
That's not what I meant.
The wombat just wanted to turn up to go, all right, let's debunk this thing.
Anybody got any dice?
Oh my God. Wait, are we thinking that should be our mascot?
The wombat poop.
What, the wombat? You wanted to have the poo jogger.
I
Why
like
can't
a
we
wombat.
Bring it together?
Yeah.
We have the wombat.
Fatso.
Great, that's from Country Practice. Just trying to translate for you, just in case you didn't know.
Old people speak.
It's all right.
I've never seen Country Practice.
Really?
No.
I've heard of all of these things from the olden days, though.
I'll never forgive him for killing Penny. Swear to God.
Wasn't she on
Polly.
Polly? Yeah. I was going to say. All I can think of is Penny from, what's the one with Sheldon on it? Can't think of the name of it.
Big Bang Theory.
Big Bang Theory, yeah.
We really have to make
Penny.
the show not about
Penny.
us.
Penny.
Just
Penny.
trying to
Penny.
remember stuff.
Penny.
Hey, Jacob Elordi. He has been talking about how he wanted to get into character. You said that it's a good movie. What's the latest one? Give
This
us a
is
little bit of a rundown.
Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein
Yes.
with Oscar Isaac and Mia Goth, and apparently it's fantastic.
Well, he wanted to get a little bit in character, and he wanted to see how he could remember things from back home. He said that he got his sister to record the Brisbane Birds.
This is Australian rainforest music.
Yeah, can't you tell?
Yes, after I read that you listen to Australian rainforest music. How did that help you get into character?
I had my sister record the birds at my house, which mainly just made me feel like I was home for a little while. But I put the character together in my where I live in Australia, so the sounds of the dawn and of dusk were pretty instrumental parts of putting the creature together.
I think Matthew's just found a new favourite actor.
What? Well, my birds are all like, ah!
I don't know. That's 2 grabs over 2 days you've played, and all I'm hearing is massive wanker vibes.
Why? Because he likes bees. He's a Brisbane.
Oh, that's right.
He's a Brisbane
What would you
icon,
be if
mate.
you weren't an A-list
He's
actor?
an actor.
Oh, about beekeeper. I got my sister to record
Just
the
because he's got a
rainforest.
deeper voice, back off. He's a good actor.
That wasn't meant to be deep. That was meant to be insulting.
Well, it's you trying to pretend to have a deep voice. He has a
Right.
very beautiful voice.
I don't know. I just don't feel like he's being his real self
because
there.
you don't like acting. You know, like
I
actors
do like
and
acting.
musicals and arts and
You don't.
craft.
You don't have to pretend you're on some higher plane than everyone to act, though.
A lot
Just
of
be
them
normal.
are.
And scene.
One day we're going to do a pantomime together, and you're going to get into character of your magpie by being out in the wild.
He's behind you.
They're so good, aren't they?
That's the latest in the A-list,
Can we ask for
everybody.
an interview with Jacob Elordi?
We can ask.
We won't get one. He's too
If you will talk to us after that, but sure thing.
No, he'll talk to. He sounds like he'd talk to Triple J. That's who he'd talk to.
Tell him we're
it.
Triple J.
Will do.
Okay.
I'm sure he's a nice fella. I'm just saying he's not being himself there.
You hear
He
that,
is putting on a. He's pretending to be something.
No, that's him.
You hear that and he doesn't pass the pub test.
Yes,
Yeah.
correct.
You don't want to go.
If you went to Nudgy with him, 13 10 60, ring us, and I'll apologise if you genuinely go, yes, that's exactly what he's like. But if you know him as one of those kids who'd say skibbity,
If anyone went to school with Matty Acton, was he a douche the whole way? I just
they
wanna
will
know.
confirm that 100%.
Anybody went to school with me, just give me a call. I miss you guys.
No one remembers you from school.
No, the
Remember,
faculty
we've
don't.
tried that.
The faculty don't. The people do.
The people, you mean the kids?
Yeah,
you
the
mean
kids.
the fellow kids?
Yes,
Didn't
yes.
they try to get you kicked out or
They
something?
did start a 150 signature petition about me, yes.
Yeah, so you want to speak to them?
No, actually. I take that back.
Oh, 150 people have called.
Stab Abby and Matt for breakfast. B105.
Well, of course, we all know that the Brisbane 2032 Olympics are fast approaching. They've broken ground at Victoria Park where the stadiums and whatnot is going to be. Everything is moving along tickety-boo. But one thing we still don't have is a mascot yet.
No.
No. Any ideas? Who do you think? Who are you guys thinking that you
Well,
would like
I
to
always-
see as their mascot?
I think it comes up with the bin chicken, but I just don't think that's great for around the world.
Yeah.
You know, the ibis.
Yeah.
I don't think it's. We think it's ugly because we only ever see it in a bin. I think if
They are
another
ugly,
country saw it, they'd be like, "That's not a bad bird."
No, I'm with Stav. It is ugly.
When
Like, when
they-
they come
the
over,
wings and they're all
freaky.
red underneath.
But not just
Ugh.
that. When they come over, they're going to see him going in the bin. They'll go, "Oh, their mascot is in the bin."
You're right. They're probably their poor mascot. They've treated so badly. It's homeless.
Yeah, exactly.
So the platypus has already been done
Yeah.
for
So, Sydney.
Expo or Sydney, was it?
I think so.
There were a few of
And
them.
kangaroo was done for the Commonwealth Games.
I got it. I know.
Was it Sid? Who was Sid?
Sid, the platypus.
Is that the platypus?
I don't know.
The Bundy bear.
That's not bad, but he's a polar bear.
The irony.
The irony.
I think it has to be Australian animal, doesn't it?
Everyone's Australian who lives here.
And this is why they're never going to be deciding anything in the committee.
It's exactly right.
Okay, well,
I'm
let's,
so sorry, but
Okay, no worries.
Look no further, Brisbane, because while we were partying hard at R&B Fridays live last Friday night, there was an even bigger event that we had to bypass because we were obligated to go to Fridays Live and see the wonderful Mariah Carey and Pitbull. But it did mean that we missed out on the future Brisbane event where a bunch of noggins get together and talk about the future of Brisbane. And James Turmer, who is the managing partner of Uberus, he came up with,
what's Uberus?
I don't know, it's a company.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Don't ask
The way
questions.
you said it was like we should know it.
Uberus.
Yeah, cool. No
You
worries.
haven't heard?
Is that the... Okay, yep.
He was talking, and he surprised everyone there because he has actually lived overseas for quite some time. And in that, he has gained some experience. And so, I'll explain after, but here I present to you who I think should be the Olympic mascot for the Brisbane 2032 Olympics.
Brisbane. They've had this problem with a serial poo jogger. The man at the centre of it all has been identified as a corporate executive.
The Greenslopes poo jogger should be the mascot, and I'll tell you why. Because James has lived overseas in New York and in London for over 8 years. And the only time he ever heard of Australia in the news was the Brisbane poo jogger.
They're saying they could also be an event that they put in their
It'd
poo
make the
jogger.
track and field a bit more interesting.
Well, that's to do
You'd
with
want to watch where you step.
That's the media's fault.
That's the only thing that's broken through.
But that's because people click on that one.
Exactly, but that's what you need. You need that clickability. You need that. What's going to draw everyone's attention to the wonderful.
How do you do that?
He did, but you poo on someone's driveway.
No, but
apparently.
how do you put that into the mascot? And I'm sorry, but would he come forward and go, "You have to pay me for that"?
You would have to pay.
Copyright.
And what would you name it? Squatty?
Oh, see, the ball's rolling.
This is the most stupid thing that could. Was this a
No
legitimate?
black hats!
Was this
No
a
black
legitimate event?
Yes, it was a legitimate event.
You know that's ridiculous.
I know. Look, no one's disagreeing that's ridiculous, but one of the most used emojis in the world is the poop emoji.
Mm-hmm.
Our Brisbane River's already brown. We don't want to highlight
Exactly
it
why it
anymore.
works.
He said, I lived in London, I lived in London and New York for almost 8 years or so, and media is an interesting thing. Perception of cities is interesting because aside from constant turnstile of prime ministers, which was very amusing to the British press, and the shame of the Cronulla riots, the only other time I saw Australia mentioned in the news was the poo jogger. The person who asked the question said, great, another great scoop for the Courier Mail. But
Is he Australian but living over there?
Well, he's back now.
That's what I meant. Like, that's on his. I don't know what he's clicking or what's on his algorithm, but there has to be other stuff. Like, what about when amazing animals are seen in places where they shouldn't? Remember, like crocodiles somewhere else.
In Cairns, in a swimming pool in Cairns.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's clicking on the wrong thing. He's got like an algorithm like you, which is just
Okay, so obviously we've got
disgusting.
one against. Where do you stand?
Would you think that would draw people
Imagine
in?
the logo, just a dude squatting with his pants around
But it
his
doesn't
ankles.
mean it doesn't. Anyone can do that all over the world.
But
wanna
we
make
did it here
We
first.
want to make it iconically Brisbane.
I don't think you can get any more iconically Brisbane than the Green Slopes poo jogger.
I think it has to be the river.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know if you can.
What
have
about
that as a-
him squatting down, pooing into the river?
Julie from Race You, what do you think? Are you on board Stav's idea?
Look, no. Clearly.
Yeah.
How are you going to dress him up? Are you going to have dags hanging off the back of him?
Yeah, it's
Look,
ridiculous.
the ball's still rolling here, Julie.
What do you
no
think
ideas
should be
about that
the,
idea.
What should be the mascot, do you think?
Either a koala or an emu.
Koala,
don't
chlamydia-ridden drunks.
Down. They are working
It's not put
on
down,
it.
it's true.
Don't speak about my family like that.
Filled with caramello.
I
No.
could think a koala would be the best fit.
Okay, just spitballing here.
If we, I get you've got to do the nice thing, but if we want to be remembered,
Exactly. Yep, go down in history.
Why don't you
Infamy's
put it-
just as good as Fimini.
Why don't you do a bit of market research? You get a T-shirt made up of it.
Yep.
And how many people go, oh, I know what that is. You know what I mean?
Oh, and you can make the T-shirt out of toilet paper.
Stab Abby and Matt for breakfast. B105.
There are over 500,000 Aussie workers just sitting by, waiting to complete any task you need done, and you can find them on an app called Airtasker.
I started using this when it first came out. There wasn't as many users, so it was kind of hard to get someone. But have you used Airtasker for a job outsourcing?
Once.
What was it?
To put my gym up that I bought.
Yes. You're pleased with the results?
You got it up.
no, I'm that person who can't stand to watch other people do things because I
Right.
think, I can do that.
No, I've used it
And then I struggle.
mine was for bamboo, getting that removed.
Yeah, that was clever.
Yeah.
That was
and,
smart.
And often you can get different, the legitimate trades, but sometimes
Is that the one you had to sneak in when Scotty wasn't there?
No, that was it? That was the roof, wasn't
Oh,
it?
no, that was just a private conversation.
Nothing's
I
private.
was trying to get a painter.
That's right.
Yeah. But I have used it, but this is a little bit of a curly one because you get a lot for handymans and trades and can you pick up items, removalist, and people will just log on and say, yes, I'll do it for that money. Often people will say what they'll do it for. Other ones will list what they're offering.
Right.
And this is a strange one. And I don't know if she's taken it down because she's got someone or not. $2,000 was the budget.
Okay.
$2,000 for this. And she has posted from Spring Hill, saying needs to be done tomorrow after 6 p.m.
Okay.
And she wants to do a loyalty test on my boyfriend.
Oh.
No judgment, please. So a lot more questions that you would have that I'm not going to be able to answer. But she was willing to pay up to $2,000 for someone to go over and do a loyalty test. So I'm guessing hey, how about it? And see whether her boyfriend would respond.
So at the house?
I'm guessing, but for $2,000, does do they have to go through with it? That's a lot of money. I mean, not that I would put that money on that, but I meant like that's a lot, don't you think?
Just out of curiosity, what is the price?
I don't know, but wouldn't you expect it to be less? Would you? No?
Less to go through with it?
No, not to even...
Like as in she gives you money back?
No, but I'm saying that's a lot just to go up and hit on your partner.
Well, I guess you've got to... I wouldn't have thought so. $2,000 if you're going to really put effort in and make it happen. I mean, what's hard
effort
is...
are you saying? Like, what is the closing of the deal? Them going, hey, like I would say, even if you go there and say, hey, do you want to catch up sometime? I would say that's a fail.
You've got to be able to act. You've got to be able to follow the story because obviously you've got to set up a reason as to why you're there. You can't just knock on the door and go, hi, my name's Sally. Would you like to have sex?
Oh, so because there's a lot of motivation.
You'd have to be out at a bar because you can't just have some random coming to your house and hitting on you. It'd have to be like he's out tonight after 6 at a bar. Go
you guys are really looking into it.
I would have thought she would pretend to be delivering something.
That's
pretend to be a delivery girl.
Right.
And then be like, oh my God. And then just go from there.
But you wouldn't just go in and say, hey, do you want to have about it? You'd just be like, hey, I didn't know. Are you like single? Do you want to catch up?
That's what I mean. You've got to think. You've got to create a whole
be
backstory.
Yeah, so that's just a 5-minute job. He says yes, and you go, cool, he failed. You don't have to go through with it.
Now, I reckon she would have to get him all the way to pants down.
No way. You've already failed if you say yes. And you know what? If you've set up a loyalty test, I'm sorry, you already know.
Yeah. Well, I can
You
tell
know
you,
the answer.
I took the $2,000 and he did not take the bait.
Well, that's the other issue. If you say you want to accept the job, she's then got to get photos and check that you're his type.
Yeah, that's true. It can't be, yep.
She's taken it down. I don't know if it was because it was completed or whether some people thought it was inappropriate. But what about, if I saw this, I would think it's a whole setup and they've got some sort of kink going on.
Oh.
So you want more money?
No.
Less.
Yeah, no, I'd go no. That's something that you should put on Tinder if that's the case.
Also,
Yeah.
does this girl need to wear a wire to have proof?
Mm.
Or is she just going to take her word on that goes, oh, yeah, by the way, he said yes, he would?
Yeah.
Because he can always go, well, I have no idea what that psychopath's talking about.
Yeah. It's
If you think they're cheating.
Yeah. If you're willing to
They
spend
are,
$2,000 on it.
Yeah, but I think that would be if that's the case, right?
That's a lot of money.
It's a huge amount of money.
Yeah.
Yeah, but maybe she's garnering evidence for the divorce. You know,
So his
maybe
boyfriend?
maybe the $2,000 investment is worth the payoff and the settlement.
I just think that's a lot. Like, to sit down and organise something. Would have anyone ever done that? Where you sit down and you try and work out. You know, you always hear the stories where it's like a friend's supposed to like crack onto them to see whether they're worthy.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Well, 13, 10, 60. Maybe not to this extreme.
Yeah.
But if you've ever... What, don't they call them honey traps? Honey
Yeah.
traps?
Yeah. That's a TV show, isn't it? In America?
Honey Trap, the TV show tonight.
Yeah.
I'll Google.
Have you ever sort of set up to catch someone cheating? Like, did you do not a heist? What's the word I'm trying to think of?
A sting.
Stakeout.
A sting, yeah.
A
Stakeout.
sting.
A sting. Have you set up a sting to catch someone cheating?
I wouldn't be able to be involved. I'd just be like, oh, yeah, no, you're right. He's not worth it.
Imagine you report back, you go, I went there. Why do you care?
Yeah. You're a douche. Yeah, but you could do better.
You're heaps hotter.
Yeah.
That guy, come on.
Spend the $2,000 on getting him better.
Alpha Bucks, Monday, 27th of October. Here are some answers to help you get closer to 50K.
6 a.m. your letter is J. I think I'm getting the hang of that. And some of your answers are janitor, jug, and juggle. 7 a.m. it's A, and some of your answers are Atlas, if you know what that is, apron, and arson. 8 a.m. it's S, and some of your answers are sarsaparilla, senorita, and sassy.
Atlas could be a boy's name. There was a young man in my son's basketball team named Atlas.
Would never get lost.
Yeah, great player too. All right, see you Monday, guys. Bye.
Bye.